Roadblock 2016. Well, it's a just for network only subscribers.
Yeah, a house show on the network. We've forced so much Edge and Christian Legends house.
Yeah.
People eating dinner, wrestlers driving in cars on you. Here's some actual wrestling that you've paid to watch.
A treat just for you.
Wrestling treat on the Wrestling Network. Wade
Barrett counting down the days.
Yeah. Looking forward to his holiday.
Can't wait. Yeah. Pretty good showcase for New Day.
The thing is, this is the match I wanted to see at Fastlane.
Yes.
I want to see the New Day put their belts on the line and actually wrestle rather than...
And it would have been a perfect match for Fastlane.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Yeah. Sheamus and Wade Barrett almost don't get a look in. It's just... Look at Kofi Kingston flying around the ring and look at Big E, look how strong he is. And at the end, Big E's holding his groin. I think he...
It looks like he's knackered his testicles, doesn't
he? No! They're right!
Yeah!
Chris Jericho just comes out. This is bizarre.
Desperate to try and get some heat in Canada. Comes out, big pop.
Big pop.
Canadian back in Canada.
Yeah.
Great Canadian wrestler.
Then he says Canadian smell.
You stink. You stink.
Poutine is a terrible dish. Like he's...
Does he say that?
No, but you know, it's along those lines. He's just trying to get heat and he can't because people love you.
Yeah, it's sort of pathetic. Desperate for the cheap heat.
It doesn't make any... I don't get it.
And people still cheer him.
We're not going to hate you, Chris. We're not. Especially if then he goes, I hate Canada, and then Jack Swagger comes out.
No one hates Canada.
No one. No. It's...
Apart from Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger hates Canada, but they still try and...
He hates and he fears Canada.
He doesn't mind Canada, just stay on your side.
Yeah.
He comes out as the face. So you've got a Canadian fighting a guy who's anti-immigration in Canada, and it just... I don't get it. And Jack Swagger comes out and it's all right match.
That's all right. I get it. It was another one we were watching at the time. It's bloody awful, and then rewatched it. It was pretty good fun.
Pretty good fun. Again, this feels like something that should be on a Raw. This is like good quality Raw match because there's nothing on the line. He goes, I don't like Jack Swagger, and then Jack Swagger goes, match tonight, done. Let's just get on with it. At the end of the match, JBL, I'm assuming he's a Stepford wife robot, just starts...
Loses his mind for a minute.
You still got it. 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 It goes on and on and on.
Before Michael Cole switched him off and on again.
Yeah. It's a really good tag match. Mostly the Revival just kind of take... It's Enzo and Colin who really...
The Enzo and Colin show.
Steal the show, and they're doing just some amazing stuff. And then at the end, the Revival, you know, they get the big finisher and they take the match, and it's a really good match. With this, I'm hoping maybe they'll have maybe a few NXT matches on the card at WrestleMania, because certainly everyone in WWE is injured, so you may as well have anybody you can get. You brought Shane back, you know. Let's for the women's title, the Divas champ. Let's call it the women's belt.
So demeaning, isn't it?
It's so demeaning.
The demeaning title.
And at Fastlane, we had Ric Flair against Daniel Bryan for the belt. And this time we have
Bret Hart
versus Ric Flair. This weird thing at the moment where we basically... too many matches where it's... The women are good enough wrestlers on their own. They can have their own personality. They don't have to live vicariously in the shadow of men in their lives.
Yeah.
My uncle and my father, let's wrestle as them. No, you're good enough to do your own stuff.
Yeah.
It's a bit, and Brie, take those boots off and just, you know, say Brie mode, and we like Daniel, you're alright.
Charlotte
versus
in brackets Ric Flair
versus
Natalia in brackets Bret Hart.
It's nice, at the beginning promo she's got like a t-shirt with Bret Hart, with Owen Hart in a headlock, and it's almost what she...
Was that what that was?
Yeah. I couldn't tell who it was. I thought it was Jeff Hardy for one point.
You little shit. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I wasn't expecting anything from it, just because I've never been a big Natalia fan. I always thought, oh, she's all right. In the pre-show at last year's WrestleMania, she performed the sharpshooter on a midget. She's all right. They both did a great job. I thought.
Yeah, there's a really cool little sort of figure four slapping back and forth bit.
That's great.
Yeah, really cool.
Which they almost start mimicking in the main event. Which is like, oh, they've done it better earlier. Yeah, they got her in the finish and they're slapping each other. And it's all Natalia's actually really putting a good show for kind of her Canadian audience. And it wasn't that they're just behind her because she's Canadian. They're behind her because she's puts in a really good show. No one who's already got a match in place for WrestleMania and they put the card up, it's not going to change.
That's the thing. Is the only thing is there's not going to be an 11th hour change.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns in the main event. That ain't going to happen.
No.
So you're pretty confident that
you kind of know
that the titles aren't going to change hands. So I didn't really care though because
as long as the matches are good.
Matches are pretty good quality. So
again,
it never bothered me.
Felt like a quality Raw from back in the day.
Yeah.
Suplex City. And we were told that this match would be Brock Lesnar versus the Wyatt family.
A couple of the Wyatts showed up. This was sort of a bit of a weird match.
Well, it was weird. A couple of the Wyatts come out, and Bray Wyatt doesn't even enter the ring. So he just fights Luke Harper.
And then Harper kind of gets on top for about 2 minutes, and then it's just Suplex City.
Yeah.
And you kind of felt like they had absolutely no clear idea of what the hell they were doing there. I mean, it's all well and good to say, well, let's keep making Brock Lesnar, the massive monster. But what the hell are they doing with the Wyatts now?
I don't know. They lost.
Unless they're just going to kind of build to, the Wyatts are going to disintegrate. Yeah.
Didn't get it.
It's kind of the biggest misstep, the only major misstep of the night, really.
Paul Heyman there, always good to see Paulie Dangerously.
Shouting his name.
Who is looking more and more like Chairman Mao. odd ending. And then when Brock Lesnar's heading out of the ring, I thought he was going to get jumped by the Wyatts or something.
Yeah, I assumed they were going to do anything.
Nope.
Never mind.
But yeah. We will build Brock Lesnar versus the Wyatt family. He fought Luke Harper. Sami Zayn versus Stardust. Is it okay?
Well, when we tried to watch this first time around, I fell asleep and then I woke up during this match and I was so confused and angry to see Stardust that I went to bed.
People love seeing Sami Zayn.
Who doesn't like a guy who puts on a bit of scar and kind of skanks down to the ring?
Not the greatest of matches, but it's...
I don't care about Stardust. Yeah, I like Goldust. Goldust was always and remains amusing and interesting because he's a big kind of golden pervert. He comes out and touches his nipples. It's amusing and it feels kind of wild in an offbeat way. Whereas the whole Stardust thing, it's old news, but I mean it's just so forced. It's really forced, and Cody Rhodes, bless his little cotton socks, can't pull off the weirdo. He can't. He just kind of comes out and yelps.
Then we get to the main event. The main event everybody wanted for WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's sort of like a little bit of kind of like a payoff to the crowd, to sweeten it, to keep you quiet.
Yeah.
Christ's sake, no one wants to see Triple H versus Roman Reigns. No. You all wanted to see Dean. Fine. Here's the match you wanted earlier.
Yeah. And then there's a weird thing in the promo where Dean Ambrose says I don't care what people want, but I'm going to be at WrestleMania.
I'm going to hijack WrestleMania whether you like it or not.
Everybody wants you to. Please hijack WrestleMania.
Do!
Please.
I'm begging you, man, do!
Yeah. He didn't.
No, he didn't.
But the match was pretty good.
No, I'm really grateful. Dean Ambrose, Dean Ambrose looks like a kid who's just learnt to wrestle in his backyard. He's so full of enthusiasm, wild, kind of looks like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's great fun to watch.
And these little things look a bit silly, but they work.
Yeah.
And it's endearing, and we're rooting for him. I wish they play the "he's crazy" card.
Yeah, he's not that crazy.
So it wrestles in.
You don't just see the Starman.
Yeah, the Starman. We had a Boogeyman eats worms.
Eats worms, yeah. Naked Midian.
Mankind. Cactus Jack. Dude Love.
Yeah.
Well, Mick Foley's split personality.
Yeah, the Satanic Cult, which abducted people and strapped them to big crosses.
Yeah. The Burnt Monster, who then became a sort of corporate employee.
Yeah, got a desk job.
Doink a clown. Doink the clown. George the Animal Steel.
And on top of all that, you've got a mad, like, 60-odd-year-old billionaire who keeps getting into fights.
Yes.
Dean Ambrose is the least crazy man at the company.
It's pretty mad wrestling in jeans. I'm sure the rash he must get every night
sweaty.
oh god, it was agony.
He's the least crazy guy there.
Yeah. He was part of a police force.
yeah.
And now he's on his own. He wants the belt. He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
He's not mad. Stop calling yourself a lunatic. You're not. But we love you.
He's great.
He's great.
He's great.
Fun match.
Yeah, really, really good. I'm not ashamed to admit, I actually leapt up and started hopping around the room, and I thought he'd won.
When the 3 count happened.
Yeah, when he actually won, and they decided he didn't.
And I think they botched. Yeah, it's this thing where like
I'm sure it's not a botch, but they
didn't replay it. I couldn't tell if his foot was under the rope.
Yeah, I didn't realise that was a thing you could get.
No.
You could invalidate your pin for if your own leg was nice. Happy your opponent's leg had to be under the rope.
And it's nice that like Triple H didn't kick out because basically it doesn't devalue finishers.
And it was so nice to see a title match where we didn't have like kicking out of 5 finishers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I shouldn't take 9 pedigrees or 21 F5s and 46 tombstones. 1 done.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice to see a match that didn't devalue the finishers, even if your finisher is a double arm DDT.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, there's the bit where he works his leg and then he gets him in a figure 4 leg block, which is we've never seen him do that before.
Smashing.
And it's kind of been. Then he does the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Nod to the Canadian crowd.
Not to the Canadian crowd, but it's a shame. Maybe they didn't talk to. There wasn't a lot like they hadn't talked to the women.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, we're going to do your actual finishes.
It was nice to see the women's match again.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of Roadblock then?
I liked it.
What do you think of Road Dogg then?
Road Dogg. I never really liked him as a kid, but I love his little banter when he comes out to the ring.
Oh, you didn't know!
Roadblock was pretty good. Not really, we got fast lane, roadblock, traffic lights, T-junction next.
Yeah. Contraflow lane.
Yeah.
I give Roadblock 6 thumbs up.
It was alright. I would have liked maybe if it was a little not so predictable, so that maybe some belts could have changed hands, but the fact that you've already told us what's happening at WrestleMania meant, well, we know that's happening. They didn't have any surprises, and I think it would have been good to have a surprise. So you go, weird, network, go like, this is only on the network. An advert for the network on it.
Yeah, stop.
I've got it, Vince.
Vince, I already subscribe, I pay. Stop asking me to subscribe to the network. You've got me.
And how many times you show us clips of the Edge and Christian show that totally
reeks.
Fuck off. We're not going to watch it. I tried to watch it. I tried, Vince. I tried. I like Edge and Christian, but it's not fun.
I would rather piss off Nettles than watch their show.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be funny for me to watch, so yeah. So yeah, Roadblock.
Pub?
Yeah, yes.
Let's go to the pub.
Yeah.